Hello, some people had questions about the Kahler Whammy bar. It's in perfect working order. All the rollers move freely. And I just wanted to show you that it does stay in tune all the way down. And go up. You know, I can do all those cool things. Back to the G. Oh, had modulation on that one. But you can see that the rollers are clean. Bring that up closer. They do roll. There's no dirt in them. They're clean. I really haven't played this much in the last 35 years. I bought it when I was 18, which is December 21st, 1981. Obviously, I just turned 58 because it's 40 years later. I bought the guitar then. I had this put on 2 years later. I was going out to Guitar Institute of Technology at Musicians Institute, and it was the summer of '83 for a summer session. I was there for 3 months. And everybody's putting a Kahler on their guitars. And actually, I saw some factory ones in 1983 as well as on factory Gibson Les Pauls. Gibson Les Paul Custom. This is a Les Paul Custom. But, you know, I did do that. It did put a route in the body right below this piece where there's a cam. So it can't be made completely stock, but I do have the original stop tail piece and bridge. I have the original pickup as well. This is a Seymour Duncan Pearly Gates. I put this in there just a couple years ago because I had one. And I have them in my two Strats, my two Super Strats. And I really like the Pearly Gates. And when I asked at the music store, I didn't get it there. I already had it. I went to Bob's Guitars in Cedar Falls. I talked to Bob. I bought this from Bob 40 years ago when he was working at a different music store. He's like 10 years older than me or so. But anyway, I bought this from Bob, and I asked him, I said, you know, I got this Pearly Gates one, and I have the original one. And he goes, which one would you prefer? He goes, well, the Seymour Duncan Pearly Gates one obviously is made better than a factory stock PAF. Especially in that one, that stock PAF, when you look on the pictures, you can see on the back side of it, it was made in 1979. That pickup was put in a guitar that was built in 1981. You know, they made a whole bunch, and they start assembling guitars. But anyway, I do like the sound of the Pearly Gates. It's very, very nice. I've just got a little Spark amplifier behind here that I'm using right now. But I just wanted to demonstrate that it stayed in tune really. I mean, the Kahler Whammy bar is really, really, really nice. You know? Stays in tune. Now, if you have a Kahler yourself, you know what I'm talking about, but the main things are, you know, I had this put on. You want to make sure your rollers are always clean, and mine are clean basically because of disuse. It's been in the case an awful lot of its life. And also, these have to be clamp tight. These clamps up here are kind of interesting. I can flip them out. So I flip them out, and you can adjust this tension screw to make sure that it has a very, very tight snap on them. The thick one is a little bit tighter. Oh, another cool thing about this particular guitar, you probably saw it, but this actually has string winders on every one of these. Has a string winder on it, so I can use a string winder to turn it. So they just flip out, I can flip them back in. That isn't one of the pictures, but it's on every one of these. It's pretty cool. This is the first guitar I ever saw to have that. I don't know if Gibson ever did that anymore, but this is a 1981 Les Paul, built in September of '81, purchased on December 21st, 1981. But anyway, I wanted to demonstrate the Whammy bar because I've been getting a lot of questions about how well does it stay in tune? It's not like a Bigsby that's I consider a thrower guitar or out of tuner. That's what a Bigsby is to me. A Bigsby is only made for like, you know, really subtle things. But this is a Kahler. This is made for Yank Me, Crank Me, Floyd Rose. Also, it doesn't take a lot of force. Like if you have a Floyd Rose, I have a couple Floyd Rose guitars. I gotta push against my body. This one, it's effortless. And this one goes up too. My Floyd Roses are on some EVH guitars, you know, Ed Van Halen guitars, and he only drops the bar down, but this one can go up too. That's reminiscent of Train Kept A-Rollin' or anything Randy Rhoads did. He did a lot of that stuff, but it was nice to have the bar back here. I know they made another attachment. One of these is an adjustment screw. Actually, Kahler's got like 3 great videos online on how to make sure all of this is up to date. And I looked at it and mine was like perfect already, so I didn't have to make any changes. So that was nice. It's been set up like this for a long time. Since 1983, really. I have not made any changes to it. But there's another little thing that they had in there. I think it was like just a little hip shop bar you can get like on a Kahler replacement. I didn't have it. It was an optional thing, but it's like a little thing that can sit this way, and you can have this one this way, and you can like lean this way and all that stuff. So I know there's another little attachment you can get from the Kahler parts. If you Google Kahler parts, you'll see that they have actually parts for everything on this and for various Kahlers. But I just wanted to give you the gist that this Kahler, it stays in tune. And that is a really, really cool thing. So I hope that answered a lot of your questions. I probably answered a lot more, and I hope I didn't waste too much of your time because this is already 6 minutes. I'm not a video guy. So in any case, you know, I hope you like this, and I hope you really want to purchase this guitar. I mean, I just don't play it very much anymore. I mean, I really haven't played it much for a long time, but I went with super straight. I went a single coil sounds and all that stuff, and I don't like changing guitars when I play out. I did use this for one of my videos. You'll see the Wheel in the Sky video that I used it for because I had to, just because you know, I wanted to play this guitar and I hadn't played it in a long time. The strings are fairly new. I mean, I changed the strings for this when I did that video, and like this doesn't get a lot of playing time for me. I don't bring this out to play at gigs or anything like that anymore because it's a beautiful guitar. I don't want anything to happen to it. And I really think it should go to a good home with somebody who does want to play it more than I want to play it. I just have a lot of guitars. I have a lot of stuff, and getting a little older, and it's like, I don't want my wife to sell my guitars for what I told her I paid for them, you know? So in any case, no, but I bought this long before I met my wife. So in any case, hey, I hope you like the guitar. Thank you. Bye.